Well, hi everybody. I'm going to take a seat and I'll try and take a seat. What I'm going to do is I've set the camera up so maybe we'll actually catch Jessie actually getting the rat today, seeing as I tried last week and he turned around and did the same thing and I actually missed him actually getting it. So, because he's just so goddamn fast, so maybe this time. So I'm just going to, do video, a brief piece of Jessie grabbing his rat, and Jack, of course, is going to be fed today. It's been 2 weeks, so he'll get fed. I'll do, a shot of that for you, and I'm not even going to bother with Lily today just because she's off her feed, as you would know from my previous video, but she is almost on the verge of shedding. So I definitely know I'm up against two things today. I'm about to shed and I'm not really into feeding either, Mum. So I'm just going to leave her alone and not really bother her. I could try, but I figure why. No real need at this particular point. So I hope that you can see Jessie right up the top there, because he knows. He's got his eyeballs on this right now. He knows there's a rat sitting here ready to go. I was going to up him to 2 weaners, but I'm not. I'm just going to give him the 1 again today and see how he goes, and keep him on that 7-day. At any time I can change my mind and give him 2, but I think for now he'll be okay on the 1. So he does come out and get his exercise, but certainly not as much as Jack and Lily do. And we don't want overweight snakes. We just don't want them, guys, because it's not good for them. If you want your snakes to live a long time, you've got to keep them healthy, and being overweight is not the way to do it. So keep your eye on that and realise that don't power feed. Don't give them a size that's too big. A python of Jack and Lily's stage in life, they're on a medium, and they could probably, like I said, eat a large, but I'm not doing that. So, I leave them go 2 weeks. I've been, told by the vet I could leave them 3, but for me personally, I like the 2, and I'll stick with that unless I see otherwise. So, okay, Jessie, you sitting there. So I'm going to grab my, these things, and I like these because they lock, and especially if you've got a snake that just takes that little bit longer to snatch that prey. When you're trying to hold it together for quite a while, like I do with Lily, my hand gets really, really tired. So I found these lockable to be perfect for that situation. Not so much for have a look at this. Now she's got these, don't tell me. Well, I know he can smell the rat. I know he can identify these tongs. He's going to come flying out at me, so I'm ready for him. I'm not afraid that he'll snatch me at all. Even if he does, it's not going to hurt that much anyway. Though I prefer him not to, and I'm sure he'd prefer not to bite me either. So, let's get this party started. I guess it's like a party for them, isn't it? So, let's open this door, as you can see. So, here goes. Let's see if we actually catch him today. Well, we did. And I'm pretty sure I got that on film. So, there's not much temptation time for him It's put it in, I'll get it and I'll eat it. And it never fails. He misses out on the tail. So, because he grabs it, and I hung on to it a bit too long too, because I was yapping, as I do, and I forgot to let go. Sorry, Jessie, but I don't think it'll bother you too much. You got a fair bit of tail there. So we'll shut that door up. I'll flick on to Jessie because I'm going to make another video after this. That's different, I guess. So during that I will flash on to them and how far they've got the rat down and so forth. Which, you know, you either like watching that sort of thing or you don't. If you don't, then fast forward that bit. So I'm going to spin this around now. I've actually got a tripod which I got yesterday, so it just sort of is going to help me out, especially with the next video, because yeah. But anyway, let's spin around to Jack, who is certainly checking out. I'm going to have to flip this, guys, so I can see exactly where this camera is focusing. You know, I'm still fiddling with this tripod to find out where and what it does, and I think that's pretty good actually. Maybe a bit further down. There we go. Yeah, he's so close to that corner that I'm thinking I'll make him come back this way to have his rat today. And there's a glare because of that stupid darn pillow. You know, I'm not going to get too fanatical about shadows and reflections. You know, that's like I'm not a professional filmmaker here. I'm just your average Joe giving it a go. So let's see what we can do. I'm sort of hoping that I'm in the right, it's trying to refocus, right position. So you probably won't see Jack. Well, you'll see him come back for it. So I'll try not to knock it off as well. I'm pretty cramped in this particular room. So hang on 2 seconds, guys, while I do a jump, which is no good for my back, but whoa. Okay, I did it. Okay, so he's coming back around all by himself. I'll flip this up so we can see what I'm seeing right now. So which way do I open the door? You know, I'm not afraid of Jack actually getting me either, but he won't. He's pretty darn good, actually. You know, I like him to be up when I'm feeding him, but unfortunately Jack ain't that type of dude, are you, mate? So yeah, he's a bit on the ground guy. He eats it down there, so that's his prerogative. He you know, he's actually, you know, wanting out, but as soon as he realises there's a rat involved, he'll not be so interested in coming out the door. So, you know, I'll try and you see he's just so focused on. Look, there's a rat here. Can you see the rat? Oh yes. I'm hoping, well, you can't because my hand was in the way. Anyway, he got it. So if you missed it, well, I can't go back and reverse it and take it out his mouth and do it again. Unfortunately, that's not how it works. So, you know, he's already, I think I can get down there. gobbled it into his mouth. So I don't know whether it's, it's the position too. He can up grab and actually get it in where he wants it straight away. But this thing, I know, bud, well, you'll have to figure out that nose bit because you haven't quite got it connected properly yet. So anyway, he'll do his thing. He'll manoeuvre himself eventually. He can be a bit slow on the uptake, Jack, but he eventually figures it out. So we'll leave that as it is. So I'm going to make the next video now. So I will finish here from this one. The next one will not be a follow-on, but this was just eventually getting a shot of Jess grabbing that rat, which, like I said, I've missed both times that I've tried to get it. So we'll leave him in peace, and Jessie for the moment, and we'll get back to them. So, bye guys.